What's going on, y'all? It is day 44 of my 1K a day series, so we up 44K. This is a recap. That is me treating every single day as if I got paid $1,000 to live it up until day 1,000. Today is Sunday. It is my max velocity day. And then I hit the weight room, do some auxiliary work after. So what I did today, instead of my typical 60, 70, 80, because I'm kind of starting to meet myself where I'm at, I did repeat 50s. And I did those standing up starts, so just jump starts, so like literally hopping into it and taking off for 50, and just literally getting to feel that. It was really nice. I drank a little bit last night for my birthday, so literally just to get like some of the alcohol out of my body and just literally get like a feeling. I don't know what it is, but like the day after drinking, I like my whole body feels like warm. I know they call it like that hangover glow or whatever, because your body's still kind of like, I don't know, like a little bit like warmer. It was like much easier for me to warm up and get to temperature. Now it helped that it was probably around 65 degrees outside, and it was much easier to warm up when it was 65 degrees outside versus when it was flipping 28 degrees, trying to warm up and then run as fast as possible. Like my whole body literally was kind of just like tight, and like muscles were just tight when it was cold. So it was nice to get out there in the warmth and take off for those 50s. They felt good. It finally felt like my arms and legs were moving as one, and that's been the biggest problem, because the faster I would swing my arms, the more off balance it would make me, and it would just completely like throw off my legs. So now that my arms and legs are kind of getting in one, I didn't fully like rip it, but I'm starting to get that rhythm, because I can always add, the effort, intensity, and frequency. But that rhythm is something that is a baseline. I think it's necessary, and it is a baseline that needs to be, one, established and addressed early. So I'm addressing it early so I can ensure that I have a good rhythmic flow of arms and legs. And then after that, I'll make sure that my knee gets up to the proper height that I see fit, and that stride length gets there, and then that stride frequency gets there. But right now, it's very important to build rhythm, and it's important as well to establish my running style. So that's what I'm starting to build now, is like, all right, like Tuesdays and Thursdays on my active recovery days, I go outside and I establish a block routine. I establish what I'm gonna do before a race. Right now I'm establishing how I run on Sundays, right? I think that's what I'm gonna start using Sundays for on my max velocity days, because I want to have multiple, I want to kill like multiple birds with one stone, not even just two, like multiple. So instead of just getting the max velocity day, it's a how I run day. So if something during the week, if the weights kind of throw my body out of line or something, I'll use Sunday to make sure that I get my rhythm back, right? It's a rhythmic day, very rhythmic on these max velocity days, because I want to stay relaxed. That's the biggest goal, is making sure that I'm hitting this speed and I am recycling energy. So what I did after was I went to the gym and I did step ups. So I used to do step ups on Monday and Friday after my compound list, but then I just stopped doing that because I was doing too much on those days. So what I do now is I deadlift on Saturdays after acceleration, and I do step ups. I just put a flat bench that people bench press on, that type of bench, and then I put right now just 95 pounds and on the bar and just step up with it. And I did that with 2 sets of 20, like counting to 20, so 10 on each leg though. So 2 sets of that, so 2 sets on 10 of each leg. And then I just did for like 30 seconds splits, putting that bar on my back and just doing like hops with the bar. Just kind of helping my feet be a little bit reactive with a little bit of weight on my back. It was nice. But what else? Oh yeah, and I did some leg extensions, leg curls, and then hip flexor extensions on the lying leg curl machine. And I also did some single leg leg press as well. Oh, and I also work, so I do this cable thing where I work with the cables, and it helps a lot for shin splints, where you put it around your foot, you sit down, and you basically just pull, like, say the thing is wrapped around, like, say this is my foot here, and it's sitting up the, what's it called? It's like the little band for the cable, like that typically goes around people's ankles when they do glute kickbacks, but I put it around like the mid part of my foot where my foot's sitting up, and then all I'm doing is giving the line some slack. So even where I'm sitting at, like I scoot back to where even in the neutral position, the weight is getting pulled that way. So I'll put the cable all the way to the bottom, and then that little like cable thing is attached to my foot, and it's just going back and forth right here, working that the muscles, you know, that are around the shin, and helping to prevent shin splints right after I sprint, right? So that was good there. I feel really good though overall. Like, I'm starting to kind of get my natural motion back. Like, this whole routine is kind of setting in for me, so it's starting to become normal. Like, and even like just after doing those 50-meter sprints, because I did, I think, 6 of them. Yeah, I did 6 of them. Like, I wasn't tired at all, and I was definitely running faster than I have in any of the previous max velocity days. So it's just that relaxation. Right now, I'm just really focused on that relaxation at top speed and recycling energy properly when I'm striking that ground. But I think that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow.